All right, we are finally back with some more um, Breath of the Wild. But like I always say, copy. We're gonna go back here. I don't think I'm gonna post another like story because people could probably still see it. I mean, I feel like on Instagram and Facebook, I only really do it like I feel like I only post on my story that we're going live like once every 24 hours. Like if I do another stream after this one tonight, I'm probably not gonna put another picture up. The champions ballad DLC. Tune in now. Paste. Select all. Copy. Like I'll do another post on like Twitter and stuff, but yeah, I'm not gonna post another one on like Instagram. Right. All right. So with that being said, we are here. We are live. Let me set back up my stream chat, and we can hit continue. Let's make sure everything looks good, sounds good. All right, so we are looking good. We are looking good. We are looking live, and that's always the best part, right? All right. So I remember this is exactly where we left off because we had to go, we took a break, all that stuff. Nobody's really watching us from up here, it looked like. So we can smack him. Get him out of here. That also means those guys definitely saw us. I just need him to turn around, which I don't know if he's gonna do now. He'll turn. Turn the other way, dude. Turn the other way. So we are continuing the Champions Ballad DLC, which came right after we finished fully upgrading the Master Sword. We completed the Master Sword trials. That guy is really not turning around. I'm waiting for that scout in the back to like go somewhere else. Like, well, I guess he didn't see that. So as long as that scout in the back didn't see that, then I feel like, oh, now he wants to turn around after all that waiting. Now he turns around after going back and forth like 3 times. Let's see, because I don't think anybody's watching you, right? Oh, that dude's over here. That dude's definitely watching down there. I think these are like the last 3 guys too. I don't want him to see me. This guy's definitely watching me. He don't see me. He don't know what's going on. He don't know what's happening. Right? But at the same time, let me... Damn, I was like, none of them hits are landing? Come on. Yeah, nobody's seen. Nobody saw. I know there is where are we? We're over here. Chest with 10 arrows, which I believe that's what this is. Oh, definitely is. That being said... I need some more of these. Alright, you're not gonna fight me. Alright, we're cool. Even though you tried to... You're cool today. What? He wasn't the last one? There's more? Who else is... Oh. Sleepy time, mother... I don't even see you guys over here. Right, make sure we don't walk into any spikes. See, and now we're feeling better. Now we're feeling more confident. Now we feel like we can actually get through this without dying. Alright, next shrine. Let's go. Ruvo Korba. Ruvo Korba. I'm going to save it here too. Ruvo Korba. I'm telling you, these names, boy. These names are crazy. Ruvo Korba. What a name. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I offer this combat trial. A major test of strength. Trying to get my... there it goes. Trying to get my leg to crack. I feel like I've been sitting down all day today. A major test of strength. Yeah, get Link. Could you imagine if he shot one of those little things at me? I would have been so mad. I would have been like, damn, that was a cheap shot, bro. Hey, Guardian Spear plus 20. Let's see, this one's 20. I think out of all of my weapons, because we actually got some strong ones now. Some 68s, 60s, 52s, a lot of two-handed weapons though. Weakest one is 40, so unless these weapons are a little bit above 40, This one's 49. This one's 60. Yeah, this one could definitely replace one of these. Nice. Some strong, a lot of two-handed weapons though. What we got in here? Major test of strength. What? There's more. I thought that was gonna be it. I really thought that was gonna be it. Shwoo. Lucky. Yeah, what was the point of coming down here? Ah, I see. Whew. Oh, alright. Giant ancient core. Got some. Giant ancient cores are pretty nice to get because I do believe that we could use them for a variety of different things. Alright. We got this guy. In fact, do I even need... Yeah, no, we're gonna do it. Cool. If he don't see us, we don't see him. Could you imagine if you could just carry this weapon with you throughout the whole throughout the whole game? I'm pretty sure there are some people who probably found a way, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, if you if you take out the bomb and eat food and all that stuff at the same time that you leave the Great Plateau with the weapon in hand." Some, you know, something crazy. I feel like they would. Like, there would definitely be somebody. Yikes. Yikes. That made me nervous. so much. Shwoo. That shield's not better. Guardian sword plus. Let's see, weakest weapon now. What's this other 40? Mechanical yeah. Slow and steady. Nice. Nice. Alright. Moving on. Shrine complete, and we collected all that we needed to collect. Now we just need to get up to this last shrine. Now we need to make it to this last shrine. In that last shrine is a gold rupee. That's the only treasure that we need to worry about. Oof. Oof. Bones cracking. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the mic. Getting old, man. Right. And I just realized too that we do not have the champion abilities. This is all us. Switch tactics. If I remember, I do need ice keys, wings, I think. Oh snap. Bone dudes is who I wanted to avoid the most. Let's save. Let's save it. 18 minutes. Damn. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Because I've got a level 2. I think that's gonna be enough. No. Stop following me. Hit them, hit them, hit them. Yeah! Nice. Rice keys. What? It's crazy, and I feel like more of these guys are gonna pop up. This is scary. Alright. Basically making our way to this last area. Our last camp, I should say, that we have to clear out. Kill those guys. We're gonna save it right here, just in case something happens. It's not a guarantee, but you know, just in case something happens. Yeah, see, I don't like how that music changed. I don't like how the music changed like that. It was making me nervous. He definitely saw through our disguise. Biggest headache is gonna be that guy up there. Hey, white choo-choo jelly, a jiggly substance that came from an ice choo-choo. It's cool to the touch, and squeezing it seems to relieve stress. If struck, it will explode in a cold mist. Yeah, follow me over here, guy. One by one. Just want to tell you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, why did that sound like somebody else was around here? Yeah, you want to walk all the way over here, guy? Be my guest. Walk all the way over here, where nobody can hear me talk about your car's extended warranty. No one saw that. Nobody seen anything. They didn't do anything to him. He was like that when I found him. This guy to come down here. Actually, I don't need him to come down here. Yes, I do. Oh, nice. I actually got him. Hell yeah. Nice and easy. Man, if all else, I'm getting a lot of useful supplies and materials. A lot of useful things out here. Let's see. It's just him and the gold one. I mean, if you don't mind me being right behind you, just for a quick second, and I promise I'll make this quick, painless. You don't have to fight. Sneak attack. Something with this. Sneak attack. Nice. And there's actually, I think it's this same chest right here. Nice. Yeah, collect the spoils of war. Collect this chest, which is some more ice arrows. I will gladly accept. On to the last shrine. And as oh, Etsu Kurima. Etsu Kurima. Let's do this one. There is a gold rupee in here that we need to collect. Oof, bones cracking, boy. So, I talked about this before in a previous stream too, but I really don't know what exactly I want to do in terms of like a subathon. Like, I really do want to, you know, do maybe like a 24-hour stream or like a subathon or something like that. But in terms of like making it entertaining for the people watching, I don't really have any ideas. I feel like I'm not as creative as I should be with that. I remember somebody said before that you could use this kind of like a light. Right? The only thing in here that we can grab is a gold rupee. Oh snap, ah. Oh. It's like I'm burning the whole thing. There's electric too. Is this that gold roop? Hell yeah. One of these things got some enemies in it. I already know. Yeah. That slight hesitation almost got me killed. Oh, snap. I'm not playing with y'all. Not playing this game. Not with you guys. Yeah, wants to get frozen. Man, what a crazy last trial. Yeah, all of a sudden it's super light. Huh? I can see everything. All right, monks, give me my orb. All right, and since we got that, we basically are done with, I believe, the first part of the trial, which is basically the hardest part, because like I said, we kind of try to do like a no death run, even though, I mean, we kind of died earlier, but we just don't want it to show up on the heroes map, I guess. So as long as it doesn't show up on the heroes map, then technically we haven't died. Technically I don't have to worry, because it just looks ugly. If you have a bunch of red X's all over your heroes map. I am Maz Koshia. You've done well to conquer the trials laid before you. You are Hyrule's beacon of hope. Oh ho, I already knew it. But your trials have only just begun. The divine weapon shall lead you. Now that you have proven your power, a new journey awaits. Go to the 4 locations that will be revealed to you and reach for greater heights than ever before. Yeah, let's go do it. So, definitely think, hey. Oh yeah, no more what you call it. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, reassess the situation. Let's see, all of these are brand spanking new conditions, right? New bows for the most part. We've got the most ice arrows, so I guess we could use those. Hylian shield. Let's see, we gotta keep what we have on for now. Switch over to this headgear. Food materials. Yeah, let's eat one of these other foods. Let's eat this one. Just because. Some of these other foods I feel like I'm not going to use. We could end up selling. Alright, and then we will save it there. So now, the next part of the DLC is basically figuring out which of the 4 champions' abilities I want to level up or upgrade first. It's basically you have the time that it takes to basically use the abilities again, right? So I'm actually thinking that we should do Rivali's Zone first, only because I feel like we use his abilities more than probably any other champion. So I think we're gonna level up Rivali's first, and then maybe Urbosa's, and then Daruk, and then Mifa's last. Because even though we do like Mifa's, I feel like we don't necessarily what's the word? I feel like we don't necessarily use it that often. Because like once I take damage and all the food that I have, I kind of just, you know, eat food and all that stuff. If it's looking that dangerous, then we basically get up out of there. Like, I'm not trying to beating him with this Master Sword, boy. Man, he got beat up to the max. I didn't even mean to bully him like that. It just sort of happened. Beat him up too. It's crazy. They got they got the beat down of a century, boy. I didn't even mean to. I was just passing through. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's pick up the spoils of war. Oh, he has some arrows. I'll definitely take that. Seared meats and stuff. More supplies. And let's see what was in the chest, so we can mark it all as found. Oh. Nice. Back in there. See, and now that it feels good to basically have health and stuff again, you know, we can actually play a little bit more reckless. Yeah, should I have done it this way? Yikes. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, frozen bird thigh. High quality frozen bird meat. It's so solid it looks like it could be used as a weapon. Eating it will restore some hearts and cool you down. But don't break your teeth on it. Why would you eat raw frozen bird leg? Like, are people actually doing that? Are people actually out here really eating raw bird? Definitely doesn't sound like something that you should do at all, even in the slightest. Beetle. Yeah, we're back on our try not to fast travel. Which we shouldn't have to at this point, because I feel like now that we're doing basically the second part of the DLC, we basically have to just complete these shrines, or these champion abilities, I should say. Once we basically do this, it would be easier to use the champion abilities, even though you can't use them, I think, inside of shrines and stuff like that. But we are going to be able to... I'm always trying to make sure like I'm going the right way too. But we're going to be able... Because we're going to be able to use the champion abilities more often, it's going to allow us to basically explore the map, fight bosses and stuff like that a lot easier, especially when we have to storm Hyrule Castle. That's basically what I was trying to say, but I can't multitask. Always got to focus on like one thing or the other, which is another good reason why the horses kind of follow their own path, or follow the path, because that gives me time to, you know, put the controller down, actually gather my thoughts, and be like, hey guys, what's going on? What are we talking about today? But we still need to upgrade some of the outfits that we got as well. That still needs to be a thing. And yeah, I don't remember the exact times for the hero abilities, but I know Mipha's for sure is 30 minutes. Once we use Mipha's Grace, it takes a whole 30 minutes for it to come back. But if we do her champion ballad, I'll call it, then it reduces it to 15 minutes. I know Revali's own, after we do his own, I think it's like 3 minutes. Within like 3 minutes we get his flight thing back. Daruk's protection, I want to say, is like 7 minutes, and I want to say Urbosa's own is like 15 or something like that. I don't honestly remember. I know I could actually think right now. We can see Urbosa's, because I can use hers. Once that's used, it takes 12 minutes. 12 minutes for Urbosa. And Daruk's is 18. So is it 12 minutes for Urbosa, 18 minutes for Daruk's protection, and I know I'm gonna have to use Revali's pretty soon, so I'll just wait until we actually get there. But I mean, that's good to know. Now I know. 12 minutes for one. So it only takes, I think, like 9, or I want to say it goes down to 7 minutes. Something like that for Daruk's protection after we do his. And then for Urbosa's thing, it goes down to like 6 minutes. 5 minutes. Something like that. And then I can't remember if the time decreases even more when you're in Hyrule Castle, or if it goes based off of the DLC times. Like if I were to go into Hyrule Castle right now, I'm gonna have those halved times for my champion abilities, but I can't remember if it's like halved even more if you've done the DLC and then you go into, I can't remember. I wonder if anybody else knows. Yeah, boy, it is raining. Alright, we can't sprint on these stupid bridges for some reason. If If you try to sprint on the bridge, it's like the horse all of a sudden doesn't know what to do, and then you end up falling off, and then it's all bad for everybody. Yeah, we're too fast though. This horse is too good. Even for these guys, we're too fast. Out of here. Gone. He doesn't even know that we existed. Because we're out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off here. Possibly. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go here. Alright, and we're basically gonna climb over the mountain this way. You know, I was thinking not even just like for the subathon that I want to do, but just in general. I think for console games, maybe I'll pick like a few different games that I was thinking of trying out, and maybe I'll have like some sort of like vote system where the viewers could actually vote like what we play next. You know, in terms of like console games or whatnot. Because I still feel like I'm always gonna play RuneScape. I think playing the hardcore Iron Man on RuneScape is still going to be something that we probably mainly do. But you know, just in the way of playing like some other console games and stuff like that. Like I wonder if I should do something like that. Make it a vote. Excuse me. Tired. And not tired at the same time. I should go and make more coffee is what I should do. Alright, finally made it over here. We're gonna hit save on that bad boy. Hit save on that boy. I applaud your courage in coming here. The locations that will be revealed to you are of trials that will enhance the power sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. I think I had to watch a video on this the last time too, if I remember. So let's actually yeah, let's not put it up here. Because just in case we don't want it to, let's open up here. What was that? A flash of light. Perhaps it was my imagination playing tricks on me. Oh? Huh? How long have you been there? I didn't even notice your arrival. Ah, we meet again, and it seems you caught me, well, talking to myself.
Oh.
This monument, I must admit, has taken me by surprise. My teacher's unfinished song mentions such monuments, and now one has appeared before my eyes. Unfinished song. Yes, the song is mostly complete. However, my teacher left this world without finishing the key verses. I wish to weave the missing pieces together and finish the song. That's why I'm roaming the areas mentioned in the lyrics. Blech, I don't know why I can't read right now. Ah, sweet joy. How glorious to sing this song in front of the real monument. The song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about the trials that champion Rivali overcame. Allow me to sing it for you. Wind's ally soars the land of cloud. Meadow's champion, swift and proud. The hero's power shall grow. Seek trials, monuments show. 1. Shoot the flame, dragon's horn. 2. Race down a peak, rings adorn. 3. Shoot 4 targets to win. Champion, the trials begin. So, did the verse move you? It was written in honor of the champion challenging the trial. The confidence it must have taken to master a divine beast. How inspiring. My teacher's dream is now mine to fulfill. An unfinished song weighs heavily on a bard's soul. I won't allow it. But in order to see this dream to fruition, I must learn more about the champions of long ago. Thankfully, Teba and the Rito village elder, Kaneli, told me wonderful stories of the Rito champion. Yet this unfinished song still pulls at my heart, and so my hometown is but a stopping point on this journey of mine. Tengar Cavern. I guarantee you that last one's going to be somewhere over here. Gone. See these legs? These legs work, boy. I was about to try to just infiltrate, but that obviously did not go as planned. Yeah, no one's got time, effort, or energy for Yiga. Suck too. So we're actually going the opposite way. I'm actually supposed to go this way. Actually supposed to be going on this way. So, oh, big dude. Should I stop if I fight him? I feel like we got some decent weapons and stuff right now. Then again, sometimes I feel like we need the parts that he drops. Part of me is like, why not? And beat him up with the quickness. That is crazy. Fully upgraded Master Sword? Cheating. Alright, let's see. We've got a 41. Weakest weapon is this one. So if there's anything... Oh, there's Royal Broadsword. What? 49. 41 is now my weakest weapon. Royal Bow. Oh, obviously. Running bow. Put that back on. Grab all this other stuff. Because sometimes we get guts and Inox guts and all these other things. Alright, back to the fight range. Shut up. Always tired of you wolves. Alright, back on track. Back on track like we never had like a little side mission or a side quest or whatever you want to call it. Blood Moon. Do we have anything that we need to make? We've got a bunch of these. I don't really think that because we've been doing the trials and stuff like that, we haven't necessarily, I would say needed to gather materials, so I would say not. We can let this blood moon slide, I feel like. Because again, we never really needed or gathered materials since we spent all that time doing trial of the sword and stuff. I can't believe this. Yeah, the red moon's crazy. The blood moon, the first couple of times it happened, and the way that it was, the music was playing and everything was getting all red, I legitimately got scared. I was like, what is happening? Did I just like enter like an area like I wasn't supposed to enter in or something like that? Like, what's happening? Oh snap, we're taking damage too. I didn't even realize that. I was like, wait. I was like, what hit me just now? Alright, because the blood moon changed, that means we can actually go and fight some of the Lionels that we have marked. See if we can get some better one-handed weapons and stuff. Which is always nice. Ah, come on, of course. Now is not the time to be stopped. Which again is why I like the vehicle, the little motorcycle you get for completing this DLC so much more. I hate horses. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? Devil's not. Where's Devil? Nice. First part of the DLC. Let's go. You know what? There's actually a gold ruby over here. There's actually some treasure. Gold root. Hell yeah. Neo Raji. Noe Raji. Noe. Boy, I tell you. These things. These monk names. I tried to tell the YouTuber channel about what he did the other day, but he didn't care about my feelings, not even once. Nah, I feel like that happens. Some YouTubers try to focus on whatever game they're playing, and they're just like, "Hush, you! Don't make any noise. Why are you talking about such things?" Not here, bro. We care about your feelings. We care. I promise. We in here. Oh, I remember this one. I remember. Oh no, oh no, ah! About to kill my damn self. Remember, each one of these, like fans or conducts or whatever you want to call it, each have something that we have to activate, basically. And the more that we activate, like, each one of them, the higher we basically can go on all of this. I forget, like, which ones are which. Shwoo. It's crazy. Alright, one more. We gotta go after all this thing. So now I feel like, yikes. Right, that should be everything that we need to get up here. We go up here. We go around this way. Right. Shield of the Mind's Eye. Grab it, throw it down, because this one's better. And that's essentially everything I feel like we needed to then complete the shrine. Another shrine complete. Let's go. Collect 3 emblems to open up the path to a new challenge. I was about to say, when that thing said 1, I was like, wait a minute, I could have sworn I had more than just 1. I was like, what's happening here? I thought I was duped for a second. I even told him that he owed me an apology, but he's like I cared about your feelings, you chatter. That's kind of messed up. You start trying to talk about the kind of day you were having or whatnot. Yeah, man, this one thing happened to me earlier, and he's just like, shut up, you you chatter, you chatter. You care about your feelings. Oh, I landed on the horse. Did you see that? That was crazy. Can't believe I did that. we go to the yellow? I kind of feel like we should go to the yellow since we're like already on the way. Right, part of me feels like we should. Part of me feels like we should. Since we're already kind of here. Do I? Yes, I do. Alright. Yeah, I thought I couldn't get my horse up here. Let's go. Whoa! For some reason, I thought that was about to do some big damage. Boy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just follow the path. Keep going up. Don't gotta worry about nothing else, horse. Just keep on going. Keep going up. Keep on going like nothing's happening. Keep on. Up we go. I think he was just being a smartass. Yep, I could definitely see that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I could definitely see that being the case. And I'm trying to like respond to your comment and like climb up this mountain avoiding all these enemies at the same time. I'm really bad at multitasking, and I usually say that in like every single one of my streams. Like anytime I try to like read comments and play at the same time, I usually feel like I can only do one or the other. So it's like if I'm fighting or like climbing or something, I feel like my answers, my responses to some of the comments are always just like, oh yeah, you know, that's really cool. And one time and then I'll stop right there. I'll just like stop in like the middle of the comment. Or like vice versa, right? So somebody will ask me a question and I'll go to like legitimately respond to it, and I'll pause the whole game. I'll pause the entire game to be like, yeah, bro, all right, so this is what it is, all of this stuff, whatever. Hartley during the fruit, whatever, call it. Right? Part of me feels like I should just do this right now. This particular, we have to go and do that over there, but I kind of feel like since we're next to the shrine right now, we should just get this out of the way. But in order for us to do that, we're gonna need some fire. In order to get some fire, we're gonna need some material. We're gonna need some of that. We're gonna need some of this. Put it down here. Then take the master sword, heat it up. Then we're gonna take this. We're gonna melt all of these. Gonna melt all of these, cause this, I kind of don't even know why we even came up this way first, to be honest. Oh, what? I didn't even realize that thing did that. That the fire put out the entrance to the other shrine. It's crazy. I know one of these is an enemy. Oh, it's this one. You can see him in it. Didn't even realize that. You can legitimately see him inside of it. Like part of me was like, what is this? Oh snap! I did not want to hit him with that. You know how long I've been trying to preserve that particular, and I feel like I did this the last time too. Damn, because if I go back, it's gonna be all the way. I'm not doing that. You know, we'll find another torch somewhere else. What am I getting hit by? Huh? Okay. I don't know what the heck I was getting hit by. It's crazy. But yeah, now the durability on this thing is low, and I don't think we can get another torch that has what you call it on it? Like an ability or like an extra thing. So I don't know. But let's complete this shrine, and then I know this stream may be a little bit on the shorter side as well because I'm actually going to go and eat stuff again. And I feel like we may, I don't know if we're gonna stream tomorrow or not. I don't know if I might use tomorrow as like a day to plan or something like that. Like I might figure out what I'm gonna do in terms of like the subathon or whatnot, or I might even come up with like a schedule. Like if I can come up with a schedule, actually say like, hey, I'm gonna stream during this time or this time. That might actually be a bit better. Alright, but let's go down here. You're a cool player, but the other live chat player, not so much. You know what? I appreciate that. I try my best, you know, to at least interact with everybody. I try to make this like a safe space, you know, so everybody can come, relax. I am Goma Asag. Asag. Man, these names, I'm telling you, these names are crazy. Let's switch over to full-on DPS because we're gonna be fighting a Guardian Scout in an open room. So we're just going to have to fight. That's all this is. Pure combat. Beat him up. He don't know what to do. Yeah, you're not doing any of that, my guy. Guardian Sword plus 40. 40 plus. And I feel like I picked up something. I picked up that one. 40. All the other weapons we got is a little bit higher than that. So we will take what we got. And yeah. Let's see, what time is it? It's only 5:46. This one is 52. We'll get rid of this one. Since this one in here is just a little bit stronger. Royal Claymore, we'll mark it as found. We'll mark the shrine as found. We will move on. part of me is like, I might even come back and do a late night stream because I might eat and stuff, walk the dog. I might chill out for a little bit, and then we could probably do a late night stream and stay up late tonight. Man, completely finishing the DLC tonight? I don't know if we'd be able to do that. And then take tomorrow off, actually kind of sleep in, take some naps, fold some laundry, and do some stuff like that. We might. Alright, but anyways, we're gonna save it, and I'm going to leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here, like I said, so that we can actually go and get some food and stuff like that. Guess who's back? Eduardo Garcia, welcome. But unfortunately, again, I only was able to stream for a short time because we're actually about to leave again. Because I actually am about to eat again and then probably walk the dog. But I was telling myself it took a little bit longer to stream because I ended up hanging out with the family a little bit. We ended up chilling. And I feel like that's what I'm probably going to end up doing again. So I'm going to eat and then I'm going to walk the dog. I might chill out for like another hour or so, but then we're going to be back with the late night stream and then I shouldn't have to leave. So at least for me, it's going to be late night. Maybe we can finish the entire DLC in the next one when I come back a little bit later. I'm hoping so that we could actually just move on to what we have to next. I kind of want to wrap up the game. And I was even talking about a couple of other things. Like, I want to find a way to basically make it so that once we finish one game, I might want to play like a few other games, but I want to make it so that like you, the viewers, could actually vote like what it is we do next. I'm still going to be playing things like old school RuneScape because that's basically what this YouTube channel started off as. We basically started off as an old school RuneScape channel, but now I'm trying to do some variety. So I don't know. I'm going to find a way sometime soon to maybe incorporate all that stuff. Maybe we'll create like a Discord or something like that specifically for like the content that everybody could probably join and, you know, vote on like different things or whatnot. So I don't know yet. I'm probably gonna think about it over these next couple hours while I get some food and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll probably be back for a late night stream. We'll probably try to knock out the DLC when we come back and stay up a little bit late. But yeah, we're gonna end things here. And let's see. I usually, before I leave, I like to pull up a random Bible verse now because we never really know like what people are going through, and I feel like the word could always help somebody. So I pulled up this website. Our random verse today is Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill you all with joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. So basically, I feel like it's telling you to basically asking God to fill you with the joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you could basically relax, which I feel like a lot of us need, especially me. I get so anxious about everything that's going on, so I feel like that's a good one. And on that note, we're going to leave it there. Thank you all for joining the stream. I may see you all in a couple hours. If not, I will probably see you tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night if I don't see you later. And we will possibly be back. Bye, guys.